Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my office. I'm making a little bit different of a video this time. I really wanted to help people understand what it's really like when you get to your 1,000 subscriber level and you get to your 4,000 watch hours and you can hit that monetization for the very first time. I happened to get these two things right at about the same time, which might be rare, but it worked perfectly for me. On July 24th of this year, I got to 1,000 subscribers. Less than 2 weeks later, on August 4th, I got to 4,000 watch hours. I had a few videos that came out right there at the end of July and early August that really kind of pushed me over the hump on both of those, and it helped out a ton. But I really wanted to get a good understanding of how much money can actually be made on YouTube. There's lots of videos out there about who makes what and everything, but they don't really talk about how much can you make when you're a small YouTuber, when you only have 1,000 subscribers or you only have that 4,000 watch hours. People really fight hard to get to those numbers thinking that they're going to make money, but you might be surprised on how much you're going to make. I actually was surprised. So it's been a month now. I want to go over what my numbers were, my views, my subscribers, and of course my revenue that I earned during that first month after monetization. So I'm going to take you into my computer, into my YouTube analytics, so you can see how much I've actually earned during this first month after monetization. So let's go to the computer.
Alright guys, here we are on the computer and we're on the YouTube Studio Beta on my YouTube account. You'll see the most recent video there and some statistics for it. Current subscribers 1277, some stats from the last 28 days on my account, some top videos, creator insider videos. So this is basically the dashboard. No matter who you are, this is what it looks like. So we are going to go over to the analytics page right here. And this is what my analytics look like here for the last 28 days, but we're going to adjust the days here to what I want to do is go to August 6th as the first day and go through September 5th. That is exactly 30 days after I started monetization. August 6th was the first day I was eligible for it. And this is what I've got. So we've got about 34,000 views, 154,000 minutes in watch time, added 135 new subscribers, and made $111 in revenue over the first 30 days of monetization. So you'll see I only published 3 videos here in the last 30 days, which is kind of slow. I try to do 1 or 2 a week, but I've been pretty busy. So you'll notice I kind of had a spike on that first day, and really that's because if I go back to August 1st, I had a video I published on August 1st which went pretty popular, and I got a whole lot of views on the first 3 days of that video. Unfortunately, none of those views were monetized because I didn't get monetized until the 5th, and I didn't start until probably about 5 or 6 in the afternoon on the 5th. So even all those on the 6th, so even all those 5,000 views I had on the 6th did not count the entire amount. Probably only had maybe 1,500 or so monetized views in the evening that day. So these are my live counts over here. These are my top videos during that time period. But we're going to go click here on revenue, and we're going to dive into the revenue numbers a little bit. So $111.06 is the estimated revenue that I've earned during this time. Again, that doesn't count in expenses, anything like that, but 17.4 thousand monetized playbacks. We're going to talk about that in a second, what it is, because you'll notice over here I had nearly 35,000 views during this period, but only 17,000 monetized playbacks. So here's a monetized playback is when it includes an ad view somewhere, even if it's pre-roll. So what I'm thinking is the reason why this big difference is 2 things. First of all, I have a lot of videos that I did not do pre-roll ads, especially on these 3 newer videos, because I didn't want them to turn people off right away. So I wouldn't run a pre-roll ad for the first about 12 to 24 hours. Also, that first day I told you on the 6th of August, not every one of those views got monetized. So my playback based CPM is 11.32. That's a factor of basically how much YouTube gets paid to put the ads on my videos. And I'll talk a little bit more about what that actually means here in a minute. So you can see what my actual revenue is on each day. On $13 on the biggest day, but normally it's between $1 and $2 on a normal day. I had a video here that got me up to $8, but between $1 and $2 is pretty normal in a non-video upload day. So if you thought you were going to get rich right when you got to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours, you are wrong. You're probably going to do something like this, $1 or $2 a day, maybe a little more if you upload a video that gets some good views. So that's kind of what to expect. So the CPM goes up and down. It varies each day, but it kind of stays somewhere around the same. Looks like mine's trending slowly up over time. And you'll notice these two things, they correlate pretty well. Top earning videos, you'll see they'll rank them by that. The different ad types and the percentages that you get, where your money goes. So this is what the Studio Beta looks like. So we're going to look at the Creator Studio Classic down here in the corner, because there are a few things over here that do not show up in the new Studio Beta. And once you click over to this, you're going to get this dashboard, which has a lot of the same information you're going to get on Studio Beta, and it's displayed somewhat similar. We're going to go to the same date range, August 6th through September 5th. Something that's kind of weird. I don't know why it doesn't go all the way to August or September 5th. The September 4th is the last day on this range. Today's the 7th. I have no idea why it's not letting me read the 5th statistics. Anyway, a lot of these things are the same as you saw earlier. You notice it's $110 because I didn't get the revenue for September 5th on this chart, so it's off by $1. But for the most part, everything's the same. You can see all the other numbers here, and likes, dislikes, number of subscribers, whatever it is. The top videos right there, where the money's coming from, whether it's estimated ad revenue or YouTube Premium video. You've got your demographics down here at the bottom. So it's a lot of the same information, but it's on a bigger dashboard that you can see more things on one screen here on the Classic. So we're going to go into revenue because that's why we're here. On the revenue page, you're going to see the $110 you saw earlier, and you're going to see the ad revenue of 107 and YouTube Premium revenue of 256. The premium revenue is the people that have the paid subscription to YouTube, so they don't get to see ads. So they still give us a small chunk of that. But basically that's what that is. The $110 or 111 actually is what I've earned. Go to the ad rates. This is where it gets a little interesting because you see some different things. 195 on YouTube ad revenue. That is what the advertisers actually pay YouTube. So that's a gross amount that YouTube earns. I don't get all of that, obviously. I got 110 of that. It's about 40% that YouTube takes. Estimated playbacks, again, 17,000 CPM, playback-based CPM, 11.31. Here's the number that I really want to see, is the CPM of 6.81. This is a more realistic number of actually how much I'm getting paid per 1,000 views. That's what CPM is. It's cost per mil, which is, basically cost per 1,000 views. So it's what YouTube pays for every 1,000 views. That's why this number is important. I really wish they would put this in the beta, the normal CPM. You'll see here again ad revenue on each video. Some of them I earned a lot. Some of them I haven't earned very much at all, just a few pennies. So, but again, this is ad revenue, and you can see the CPM over here. This is YouTube ad revenue, so it's not actually my take home. So you'll see some of them are in the $10 CPM. Some of them are in the $4 and $5. This video right here, this one that says fixed iMovie, that's my only non-car related video on the channel, and it's got a CPM of 5.76. Kind of makes me interested what this video is going to do once it actually goes live. Maybe somewhere around the same, because it's also not a car related video. So we will see. But here you can look at the different videos and what they do. The different charts, you can see where in the world and different areas of the globe where your people are coming from. You can click on geography and you can see what the CPM is from each country. United States is where I get most of my traffic, and it also has a pretty high CPM of 754. A lot of the other countries are much smaller. You'll see like South Korea only 202. Mexico is just a little over $1. Netherlands is at $10 though. So it really is kind of all over. But this could tell you a lot about where you need to target market your videos. If you have kind of a global reach, it might be more important to find someone in the Netherlands, for all I know, to try to market to. So that's what this page is. It gives us a lot of great information. And then this, of course, is again the the page for the ad revenue, and again, it shows you the same stuff. You can look at geography, you can look at date. Under date, you can look at the estimated revenue. Again, we're back on revenue now, so this is what I actually earn for each day, going back all the way to the first day I was able to earn it. And you can go to the ad rates and CPM, and then you can go down to date on the CPM, and you can actually see what your estimated CPM is each day too. So that's really cool, just really finding ways to dig into these analytics and really finding out how to manipulate them into earning more. And so that's what I'm trying to figure out as I go through this journey with YouTube. So yeah, put some comments down below of how you want to understand better how to read these things. Hopefully I can help. If you want to understand maybe how you can earn a higher CPM or different things, then let me know. Different types of genres have different types of CPMs and can earn more or less. So it's interesting. Another great tool that a lot of people do use when it comes to how much people earn on YouTube is Social Blade. So Social Blade's an independent website, but they get all their information from YouTube and build a lot of cool tools. So this is my page over on Social Blade. It has my estimated earnings, my estimated view count, subscribers and things like that. So it's a cool website. You can go up here to the search bar and search for anybody you want, any type of YouTuber you want. You can type them in and see what how their page performs. So you'll see some quick subscriber counts, view counts, and estimated earning counts here for the past few days. Let's go to detailed statistics though. That's where I really want to go to really see all the information on my account. What I'm here to do is I'm here to compare whether or not this is correct or wrong or higher or less or whatever, so then you can use these tools to see whether or not the information is actually correct here when you want to know how much you might be able to earn on YouTube. So you can see all my subscribers, individual day counts. I had a good day a couple days ago with my subscribers, and the view counts as well. Estimated earnings over there. They estimate that I earned between $13 and $214 this last month, which is a massive range, but they're not wrong because I earned 111, remember. But the math is a little off because it has some extra days. So there's about 32 days on this page. So we're going to subtract $1 from that 214, then we're going to subtract 59 because that was on the 5th and that didn't have monetization. So that gets me down to 154, and then actually I need to subtract the 6th as well, so subtract another 2. So that puts us down to 152. The next one up there, the first page, I don't really know on August 6th how much of that did or didn't count, so you can maybe subtract like 15. So that would get you down pretty close to the 130s. So it's telling me a little bit different of a story than what I'm actually earning. If I've actually earned 110, and it's telling me in the 130s, so it's a little off, but it's not too far off. So it's relatively accurate. But let's go back over here to the Studio Beta and see exactly what these numbers say, so we can compare them side by side. We'll go to the revenue again. We will put them side by side for you, so you can see the two pages together and see just how accurate this information on Social Blade is. So what I also want to do is look at the view counts. They said I had 53,000 views in the last 30 days, which is not wrong, but again, I'll tell you why. So because you saw earlier it was only in the 30,000, it's like 34,000. So again, it's like 32 days on Social Blade, don't know why. So I take that 53,000, I subtract the 7th, the 6th, and then go all the way up and I subtract the stuff from the 5th of August as well. Now I'm at 37,950, so it's pretty close. If I look at the number of views, I had 34,600. So it's somehow off by a couple thousand, don't know why, but it's still pretty close. So it should give you an idea of what it is. But that tells you also, again, Social Blade doesn't show you monetized playbacks. It only shows you total number of views. Remember, if you go to revenue, I only had 17,000 monetized playbacks. So it really doesn't completely tell the story, but it does give you a decent idea. So hopefully this will help you guys if you're investigating what your account looks like on Social Blade versus what reality is once you get monetized on YouTube. So to some people, it's completely accurate and looks great. Some people it actually underestimates, I've heard. Some people it overestimates.
Well, there you guys have it. You guys got to see under the hood and see my analytics and see exactly how much money I've made on YouTube that first month after I hit monetization. My next goal is to basically 10x what I've done so far, so I get to about 10,000 subscribers and earn maybe about $1,000 a month. That's my next goal. It won't happen overnight, but you can kind of see now with the math what it might take for me to get there. And hopefully this will help you guys that may have less than 1,000 subscribers and you're really fighting and trying hard to get what you need to get. This should show you kind of how much you're going to make once you get there. I want to make sure it's transparent that not every type of channel earns the same CPMs, but this should still at least give you a decent idea of what to expect once you get there. I will invite you guys to subscribe to our channel. We do make a lot of really cool car content, but if this is the only reason why you're here, definitely still hit that like button and share it to anybody who you think might be interested in this kind of video. Hopefully I'll see you next time, and I am out.
Hey guys, some bonus footage here. I found a video that StreetSpeed717 made about a year ago. Figured we'd look at this for comparison. He's a much larger channel, obviously. Made $35,000 in revenue during a month, 40 million minutes of watch time, and 4.8 million views during that time. Let's look at some of his other stats. He's got a CPM of 8.92. So mine was a little under 7. It was 6 something. So it kind of validates I'm kind of in the ballpark. He obviously has a much larger or longer average view time, so he probably has more mid-roll ads than I do as well. And then here are some of his individual videos. You can see the watch time, views, estimated revenue, things like that. So he's making a few $1,000s on every video he makes. So hopefully this helps some of you guys as well. It kind of lets me know what I'm comparing myself against, although at a much smaller scale, and what maybe I can do one day once I get to a few 100,000 subscribers.